So I remember coming across these TikToks that were just full of BS and full of dopamine, not gonna lie. And this was back when I was starting off going to the gym. It would be like, oh, lift heavy ass weight, ego lift, or on some Trend Twins type shit, you know? And I actually fell victim to this and I listened to them. And honestly, man, I remember just injuring myself a lot when I first started, and it was just bad. I would just I guess I wasn't making many gains. I was still making noob gains, but I just wasn't making gains at a proper speed. And all of this opened my eyes to something I'm about to tell you guys in a bit. But I remember when I first started going to the gym, I got introduced to benching with this friend. And he introduced me to benching, and I remember his max was a plate of 45 and a 10 on each side. And we would do the set together. We would do the workout, and he would just start telling me, "Oh man, I feel like I hit a plateau. I feel like this is my max. I don't know. I don't think I can make any more progress because of genetics, you know." And honestly, this scared me because I honestly didn't want to end up like him. So I just searched up videos like how to not hit plateau and this and that. Mainly it was BS, but then I did get proper knowledge of like just progressive overload, man. Progressive overload. I remember hitting him up like this was fast track, like 4 to 5 months later, and I hit him up saying, "Oh, let's go hit chest, let's hit some bench," and he honestly agrees, and we haven't seen each other in a while, so we start benching, and honestly, man, I end up surpassing his weight. I end up surpassing him, and he was surprised. He was like, "Damn, bro, are you are you on trend or something?" I was like, "No, no, I'm not even on anything right now. I was on not even on creatine at that time." And turns out I have to mentor him. I have to teach him about all these things, but especially progressive overload. He never does that. He would always stick to the same routine and same weight. He would never go past his limits. He would never go past his max, even though he was hitting it for like 15 reps. He just wouldn't go past it because I guess, I don't know, since he didn't have a spotter, he was just scared. You can bench without a spotter, by the way. That's what I do most of the time. But yeah, man, this brings me to telling you about progressive overloading. Pretty much self-explanatory. As you progress, you overload your weight. So let's say one day you start off benching 25 on each side, and you do that for 10 reps. Next week, when you hit bench again, test your limits and start, instead of starting with 25 on each side, start with 30. So add a plate of 5, a little plate, a small plate of 5. And you'll see that uh, you either might hit 8 reps or 10, and that's pretty much progressive overload, and so on, so on. You're just going to keep on increasing the weight. One thing I like doing too is each set I increase the weight a little bit. That's another way of progressive overloading as well. Each set. So if you're doing 4 sets, increase the weight every single time. And yeah, man, progressive overload. Another thing that I've seen people doing is half reps at the gym. I've seen them just 1, 2, 3, all fast and everything. If you're hitting half reps and not controlling the negative, you're wasting your time, man. You're missing out on 200% of your gains. Honestly, man, this brings me to telling you that this is full range of motion. And if no matter what, man, if you're trying to hit the full range of motion, but you're just hitting the half rep no matter what, you should not be lifting that heavy. You should decrease the weight, humble yourself, and you'll see how much gains you're gonna end up getting over the weeks. And yeah, man, just pretty much humble yourself to better yourself. It's sad because like there's a lot of people that just fall to this half rep type thing and they don't make progress in the gym, and then they start complaining that, oh, they hit a plateau. And now it's just you're not training properly, man. Now lifting the way you should be, and that's just hitting the full range of motion. So yeah, man, just try humbling yourself next time you go if you're hitting half reps, and you'll see that once you start hitting the full range of motion, you'll see how much your muscles gonna burn and how much it'll grow over time. It's honestly like a beautiful thing. But yeah, man, this brings me to like, yeah, just coming across TikTok and all that, like how I fell victim to all this dopamine filled reels, like just lifting heavy ass weight, ego lifting. That's the only way you should be training. Nah, dude. Like I fell victim to this, and a lot of people fall victim to this, and luckily I escaped out of it. Most people who fall victim to this are just prone to injury, and they just stop training for good, and that's the end of their gym career. And it's honestly sad, man. Or they just like they don't see progress. They don't like. They think they're wasting their time. Well, you honestly are. If you're ego lifting, you're wasting your time. They just don't see progress, and they just quit the gym because they're not satisfied with their progress. Well, yeah, man, just don't ego lift. Humble yourself. Ego lifting is just it's something that you should do to test like how much you can actually lift. It doesn't really hit the muscle. It's just how much you can actually lift. And yeah, man, just try cutting that out from your training regimen. And yeah, it's pretty much like just follow these things I told you, and you'll see how much progress and gains you'll get from the gym. If not, then just comment down and tell me I'm full of BS. I can take critique. Just tell me. But I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna do that because if you do this, you'll actually see progress. Unless you're just a brain dead monkey and you actually don't want to listen to this, then by all means, it's your life, your gym progress. You feel me? So yeah. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Hope y'all have a good one.